Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to create an exam. So if you're logged in as an instructor, go to your library browser, give your exam a name, something. I'm going to give it sample exam as the name of this for this tutorial. Create a new set in this course, click that button and it populates the target set up here with that exam that you've just created. Okay, now you're going to add problems to the exam by clicking on Local Problems. In the drop-down menu, select some problems to add. I'm just going to add a couple of them. Let's do a differentials problem. So we'll add this one, and let's do linear approximation problem. We'll add this one, and maybe one more, maxima minima problem. A graph. Let's just go ahead and add this one. Okay. So once you're done adding all of the problems to your exam, click Edit Target Set. Change the assignment type from homework to gateway quiz and save changes. Probably you want to hide the hint from students, set that to yes. We'll have the exam open now. I'm actually going to set it like an hour back, just be careful here. And have it close tonight at 11:59 p.m. Same thing with the answers tonight at 11:59 p.m. Okay, the test time limit in minutes. I'm going to give them 90 minutes to submit this test. The number of graded submissions I'm going to set to be 2, just in case I want them to be able to go back and correct any mistakes they made, or if they mistype something, this gives them an opportunity to fix that. And the number of tests per time interval is going to be 1. I want 1 instance of the exam, even though they can submit that 1 instance 2 times. And everything else is fine. I'm going to go ahead and save this. Okay, and since I'm logged in as the instructor, if I go back to homework sets, I can see, oops, I must have set this incorrectly. Let me go back and fix that. I'll go to library browser, sample exam, edit target set, and I thought I had set it for now. Okay, let's just try this again. 11:59 on the 20th, 11:59 on the 20th. And everything, oh, it did not save anything. 90, 2, 1. We'll try this again. So it looks like it saved everything just fine. Homework sets, and yes, okay. I'm not sure what I did there, but we fixed it. Open closes on 11:59 on today's date. So, okay, now that I've got this, I need to assign it to a student. So I've got a fictitious student here that I'm going to assign it to. I'm a test and save. So now that it's been assigned, let me go ahead and log out, and I'm going to log back in as my test student just so that we can see what it looks like from the student's perspective. Alright, so the student sees that the exam has been created. It's open. It closes at 11:59 p.m. So they then start taking the exam. You notice the timer at the top right hand corner starts counting down from 90 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and answer a couple problems here. This one should be straightforward. The absolute minimum value looks to be, I'm going to have to approximate this. Let's see, it'd be 12. So maybe about negative 13.2. And the absolute max looks to be maybe about negative 1.6 or so. Let's try that and see what happens. 1.6. And then for this one, I'm going to go ahead and intentionally get part of this correct and part of this incorrect. So for this one, let's do negative 4x and then plus 4. And then let's say that I make either I make a mistake or I have a typo here. So let's say we just did negative 4 times the x value that's given is 4. and forget +4 there, and then the differential of x is given as 0.3. Okay, so let's say that I'm a student and I've attempted and finished all the problems I can. Oh, another important aspect is the student needs to, after each time they enter something, click the preview answer button. And this will be in the demo that I provide to the students, the video tutorial on taking a test for a student. What this does is it saves their answers in these fields into a log file that an instructor can access in case there's any discrepancies or if the student's internet goes down or something happens and you need to discuss their answers with them. And this gives you a record to see that they've actually done something here. Okay, so once they're done, they're going to click Grade Test. And you notice it's telling me, okay, my score on this submission, I still have one attempt remaining. The score on this submission, 1.5 out of 3. I can see that I got one of these correct and one of them wrong. And once I see this, it probably prompts me to look back and say, oh, I forgot the +4. So I'm going to edit that. And down here, it looks like I got this one just fine. So now I'm ready to submit for the final time. So I click Grade Test, and it tells me the time that was taken on the test. And you notice that it is no longer counting down. I can print the test if I'd like. Tells me my score on this test, 2 out of 3, and at the very bottom also, once you've submitted a test as a student, you can then go back and show correct answers and then just to check your answers on the test to see if you can get the correct answers or something like that. So then it shows them, here's what you should have gotten for this test, for this question. Okay, so that's the way the student sees it, and again, if this was the tutorial on how to create an exam for instructors. Thanks for watching.